morning, everyone. We're headed into the Labor Day holiday weekend, and there is no surf on the horizon. There are no tropical systems that look likely in the next 10 days, I would say. And this is very unusual. One thing that always stuck out in my mind surfing all the way back uh, in the starting in the late 80s, especially as I became more aware of weather in the late 80s and 90s, is Labor Day weekend was synonymous with a hurricane, swell, and good surf. And uh, this does not look likely this Labor Day of 2025, unfortunately. What I'm showing here is the windy wind forecast, near surface winds, and this is currently, and as indicated, as the satellite shows, there's no real tropical development that's going to bring surf to the east coast of the U.S. In the near term. I'm just going to cycle through this. There is a strong northeast to southwest fetch of a low pressure trough essentially off the east coast that's going to form this weekend. And that, let me zoom in on that. This is showing up in the European model. This is showing up in the GFS American model and the icon model. So all the models are showing this a little bit differently, but in general, this low pressure trough off the East Coast this weekend, and it will bring surf, choppy surf, to parts of the East Coast. Looking on Labor Day, we areas of the Outer Banks, Southeast North Carolina, Carolina Beach, Wrightsville Beach, down to Jacksonville. There will be surf. It'll just be choppy, short period wind swell, but something to surf if you feel the need, like myself, who does not mind surfing choppy conditions. Uh, so that's the positive. There will be some surf in areas, and I'll do a deeper dive using surf metrics, the actual surf forecast here. But this is kind of the only potential on the East Coast. This low pressure trough here extends out into the Atlantic, and it will uh, kind of spin up a low, but it looks like that low pressure system is going to be well off the coast and not really provide a ton of good surf. Okay, so on the surf metrics, this is the entry page to SpaghettiSurf.com or surf-metrics.com. And again, we have the real time, the current buoy measurements that are color coded according to surf height or wave height. And there's currently very little wave activity, even well out into the well off Cape Hatteras. It's only 3.3 foot at 6 seconds. That's the maximum wave action that we're currently experiencing. I'm going to zoom in again. I surf Oak Island, Carolina Beach, Wrightsville Beach. So I'm going to just pull up the Carolina Beach forecast from Surf Metrics. And as you can see here, the surf face height scale goes from 0 to 3 feet or 4 feet. And again, there's not much above 3 foot in the long-term forecast out 15 days. But this stronger northeast wind and area, this trough off the East Coast is going to produce potentially waist-high choppy surf off Carolina Beach. We're looking at this building on Sunday and into Monday. As you can see here, these are the winds. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this area. So starting Sunday, we have a stronger northeast winds off Carolina Beach in the 16 to 20 knot range. Increases overnight Sunday into Monday with stronger winds on Monday, and that's when the surf goes up to waist high, choppy wind swell, and that extends into Tuesday, and then the wind relaxes on Wednesday with some potentially 7 second to 8 second period waist high surf in the Tuesday. So this is the main. If you're in North Carolina, we will have some surf next early next week, Labor Day in particular, if you want to get out there. I'll look at a couple other places. Let's go down to Jacksonville, Florida, or yeah, Jacksonville Beach, and it also I'll zoom in here. It's also showing on Monday surf again, east to northeast winds at 16 to 18 knots, likely with 3 foot surf at 6.5 seconds. And that extends into Tuesday, and then the wind relaxes on Wednesday with lighter winds, and the period goes out to 7.5 seconds. So there could be some fun surf next week on Wednesday, cleaner surf Wednesday morning, but choppier Monday and Tuesday. What I wanted to talk about real quick, and one of the main reasons I'm doing these forecasts are to give use cases for SpaghettiSurf. And again, SpaghettiSurf, the concept is very much like hurricane surf or hurricane track forecasting, where you have multiple models and it gives you a range of potential landfall locations. Here we're given multiple models. These are the blue lines, and instead of with a hurricane and landfall location, this is surf height in the surf zone. So what this is telling us is there is a range of solutions in the last day or so. Right now it's on the mid part of this range, 3+ foot. But the way to use this is no forecast is accurate. No forecast is perfect or precise. Forecasts are an estimation. This ensemble method will give us a range of potential surf height. So if we utilize that with this SpaghettiSurf paradigm, it and we look at Monday here, the models are showing a range of surf anywhere between probably 2 foot and 4 foot, with 3 foot the most likely. In fact, we have the Surf Chance here, which is a neat product that gives you a timeline and surf height, and you can get the probability of surf at any height. So if we look at 3 foot, the probability on Monday midday is 90% that the surf is going to be 3 foot. We can go up and say 3.5 foot, stomach high, or close to chest high. There's a 22% chance. If we go down to 2 foot, there's a 95% chance of 2 foot surf on Monday. So again, just a use case on how SpaghettiSurf can help and give a little bit more information than most other surf forecast products. So looking at New Jersey, not a lot on the horizon through the next 15 days uh, uh, like the other areas along the East Coast that I've shown. And this is pretty consistent, as you can see, if we use SpaghettiSurf as intended to give a range of solutions. There's not, there's very little above 3 foot that's showing up on the horizon for New Jersey. So that concludes what I wanted to talk about today, or kind of give an update on for Labor Day. Poor, but there again is some surf opportunity from Cape Hatteras down to Jacksonville, or even down to potentially Cocoa Beach. Thanks again, and everybody have a great weekend, a great holiday, and I'll be back on within a week with another update video on the tropics and surf
Twilight
potential.
paddle and sunrise surf on calm summer